Good morning. This is Mila Boschko with the Daily Report from the eGlobe newsroom in Varna. Let's look at our story for today. On Friday, 8th of April, coffee chain Starbucks opened its first store in Strasbourg, prompting queues as long as 200 meters and waiting times of 2 to 3 hours. This is quite surprising given that the chain already has 100 stores across France. But the queues are a good omen for the company's next step, which is to open its first store in Italy, scheduled for early 2017. Even though Starbucks was resisting the franchise business model for years, it eventually launched a franchise campaign back in 2013. All future Italian stores as well will be run by a franchisee, the North Italian Percassi Group, which is active mainly in cosmetics, fashion, and real estate. Percassi's experience in real estate will come in handy when choosing the most suitable locations for the new Starbucks stores, and vice versa. Percassi can use a Starbucks brand to add spice to a real estate object it wants to promote. The first Italian Starbucks store is set to open in Milan, Italy's most prosperous city, and further expansion is also planned to center on Italy's wealthy north. This is a symbolic move for Starbucks. Back in the 1980s, when the Seattle-based roaster only sold coffee beans, Howard Schultz, current CEO and marketing director back then, was inspired by Milan's coffee bars to introduce the coffeehouse experience to the US. The fact that Starbucks waited for so long to introduce its stores to the Italian market, and that it is doing now so via a master franchisee, shows that it is aware of the risks of competing on the home turf of espresso, macchiato, and cappuccino. Italy's coffee drinking culture, associated with tradition and the slow Dolce Vita pace of indulgence, is the complete opposite of what Starbucks stands for: innovation and quick on-the-go satisfaction. However, by targeting the younger and more affluent, basically the drivers of social change, the chain might actually cope much better with its new market entry than its critics ominously predict. Starbucks has already publicly expressed its readiness to tailor itself to local coffee habits. As the saying goes, when in Rome, do as the Romans do. But first, Milan. This was all for today. If you would like to find out more, please visit eglobe.com.